Have you been looking for a new way to make sweet potatoes? This is a great way. It's packed full of flavor. It has extra protein with the black beans, some charred corn, cheddar cheese, and smoky chipotle. Let's get started. First, wash all your sweet potatoes, then poke holes in them with a fork. This will prevent them from exploding in your oven. Wrap each potato in foil, then place it in a 400-degree oven on the middle rack for about 40 minutes. They are done when a knife pushes through them easily. Cut the very top off of each potato and scoop out the insides, leaving about 1/4 of an inch around the edges and at the bottom. Next, get a medium cast iron pan smoking hot. Thaw and pat dry 12 ounces of corn kernels. Pour them into the pan and spread them into one even layer. Stir the corn occasionally so it chars on both sides. When it has some good color, remove it from the pan and set aside. Now it's time for some major flavor. First, we need to add all of the spices to a hot, dry pan. 1½ tablespoons of coriander, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of sweet paprika, plus 1/2 teaspoon of smoky paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Cook the spices until you begin to smell them. Add about 1.5 tablespoons of butter to your pan. At this point, make sure your heat is not too high, otherwise the butter and the spices will burn. Now that the spices and butter have become a flavor-packed paste, add 1 diced onion and stir everything together until the spices and the onions are well combined. Cook this mixture until the onions are translucent. Warning, this smells so good. Once they are done, remove the mixture from the pan and set it aside. Time to bring even more flavor to the party. Add your charred corn, your cooked onions with all of the spices, 1 bunch of fresh chopped cilantro, 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese, 2 to 4 finely chopped chipotle peppers in adobo sauce, and lastly about 1/2 cup of sour cream. Use a fork or a spatula to mix everything together in your bowl. Then add about 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese and mix again. Next, add your drained and rinsed black beans to the bowl and gently mix with a spatula. Time to fill all of your sweet potato boats with the party that's going to happen in your mouth. I like to mound them up a little bit, but not too much. Then add some shredded cheddar cheese to the top of each one. Now they're ready to go in the oven at 365 degrees until the cheese is melted and bubbly. When they're done, you can serve them immediately with some extra sour cream or put them in meal prep containers for the fridge or the freezer. If you'd like to see more videos like this, remember to hit subscribe below and click the bell so you get notified about all the new videos in the future.